Hello.
How are you?
Hello. I'm fine. And what about you?
I'm very well, thank you. So my name is Ellie, and you are Pradip.
Yes. Pradip Gautam.
Okay, fantastic. And would you like to do this lesson that you've
Mm,
requested?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fantastic. Let's go. Do you have an interview coming up?
No, I have already have a job in India Mart is a company.
Uh huh.
Basically, is working for B2B, business to business, and
Hmm.
providing. I'm in a client servicing department right now, but I also interested for my students. I also have a teacher of mathematics, and
Oh,
so
okay. All right. So let's get started then. So describe your last job interview. If you can try to mention
mm,
what position and company was the interview for. What was the most challenging part of the job interview and how did it go?
okay. My position is a client servicing executive in India Mart, and what was the most challenging part of the job interview? Most challenging part of the job interview is a question, why you choose sales? Because my background is not sales. My background is agriculture, but why I am choosing sales? So that's why I am give a specific reason for how we do a sell for the customer. I say that only we have to change the perception of the customer, so we do easily sales of any products. And how did it go? It is go good. That's why I nowadays today I doing a job in a company.
Okay, okay, good, good. So let's look at some vocabulary here.
Okay.
Interview, yeah.
Interview
Skill,
is a, we can say, is a meeting. Someone asks you questions to see if you are suitable for a job, any course, we
or
can say.
that's right, that's right,
And
that's right.
skill is a very important part for any position and for any interview, we can say. This is the
So it's in you,
ability to do
yeah,
an activity or job well, especially because you have practiced it. And
that's right.
skill, we can say skill is the art of doing any work, we can say.
Not a bit of doing any work, it's doing any work well
Okay.
or having the experience to do some type of work.
With effectiveness, right?
Hmm.
And weakness, generally these type of questions, weakness and strength asking in the interview. So
Yes.
my weakness is English speaking, so that's why I practice on this platform. And weakness is a part of quality of someone or something that is not good and effective.
That's right,
And
yes.
strength, a good quality or ability that makes someone or something effective. And my strength is a uh, convincing to other people. So this is
Okay.
my strength and experience, the knowledge you
I
get
would
from
say
doing a.
really strength, then you would say I have good communication skills. I have good communication skills and I'm very persuasive.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So
uh,
experience, yeah.
experience, the knowledge that you get from doing a job, from doing, seeing or feeling something. We can say is a we have experience of something particular work that we doing with the hands. We can say with own hands.
Experience is having done something before or is knowing how to do something. So
Yes,
you are an experienced maths teacher because you have been doing it for several years.
right.
So you have experience in this field.
And candidate is a person who is competing to get a job or elected position, we can say, to follow up,
That's right.
to add something that you have just done while doing something else. Can you explain this term, to follow up?
To follow up, if I'm if I'm explaining something to you, and then I stop, and I said, to follow up, you also need to do this. So it's like an addition to something that you've already done.
Okay. And
Or I could say, right, you've had your job interview today. We'll next week and give you a decision.
okay, agreed. And previous is existing or happening before something or someone else. Previous is, we can say, the previous exams, previous interview, so
Yes,
to
so
speak.
you mentioned in the previous interview that you were good at sales, or my previous husband, or my previous job,
Yeah,
or my previous life. In a previous life, I was rich.
yeah. Oh,
Yes.
so,
Okay, so lots of idioms here. To wear
so
many hats.
to wear many hats, to have many jobs or roles. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I am a position of manager, so that's I wear many hats. I have a manager, musician, and writer, we can say. And
Mm-hmm. And you wear many hats because you're a salesman and you're a maths teacher,
yeah, math teacher as
and a brother, and a maybe a husband and a father and a.
well. No, no, no. I am a student right now.
You got those hats to come then. They're still waiting in the store for you.
Okay. Yeah.
Right, the career ladder.
And the career ladder, a series of jobs from the lower paid with less responsibility. We can say the blue collar job. Uh,
No, the career ladder means that when you leave university,
okay.
you start out in a junior role.
Okay. And
And
this
as
is the
time goes by, you get promoted. So you go up one step of the career ladder. Then you get promoted again, and you get promoted again. So you might start off as a junior salesperson, and by the time you're 50, you'll be the director of the company.
okay. Because with the position we take a more responsibility, right? So,
Yeah,
but we can about the career ladder is a series of jobs from lower paid with less responsibility to the highest paid with the most responsibility within a company or particular profession. Example, if you work hard, you can quickly move up the career ladder. Like agree.
yes.
To get your foot in the door, to achieve an initial stage, to succeed with the first step. I just need to get my foot in the door with an interview. Okay.
Do you understand
Mm,
that?
yeah, I can understand.
Okay.
Uh,
So can you make a sentence with each of these?
okay. So I wear many hats because I am a salesperson and I am also a teacher, and
Mm-hmm.
so I giving the tuition classes, home tuition classes, and I am also a YouTuber. I upload my mathematics classes and English conversation video also uploaded on my YouTube channel.
Oh, right. Cool.
Yeah,
Cool. Cool.
and career ladder is a if I work hard, I can quickly move up the career ladder, we can say.
That's right. Good.
And
And the last one, to
so
get your foot in the door.
yeah, to get foot in the door, I just need to get my so how to make the sentence by this idioms? Please tell me.
Say, I know that he will offer me the job. I just need to get in front of him. I just need to get my foot in the door. If I could, I want to be a member of the tennis club, but they won't accept me because I live in a different area. But if they could just meet me, I could just get my foot in the door, if, just see me and talk to me, then I'm sure they would accept me.
Yes, sir. Ma'am, can you give me the other example as well with the with
Yeah,
this idiom?
sure. It's, for example, if what it means is literally, There used to be a joke years ago that a salesman that was knocking door to door to sell Hoovers, to sell vacuum cleaners, the
Okay.
lady of the house would go, "No, no, 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 I don't want one." And he'd put his foot in the door to stop her closing the door.
Okay. Yeah.
So if he's got his foot in the door, she can't close the door, so she has to pay attention to him.
Yeah. Agreed. Thank you.
Okay?
Yeah.
Good. All right. So first impressions are essential. All right. So you need to greet your interviewers as Miss, Ms. or Mr. Look people in the eye and smile, and have a. I guess that this one not so much anymore. I don't know if we will ever go back to shaking people's hands.
Have a firm handshake. Like agreed.
No, but I'm saying that with COVID, I think that this is a
Mm.
handshakes are a thing of the past. I
Yeah.
think it's
Because
over.
because many interviews going online because this pandemic.
Yes, yeah. So first impressions are important when interviewing for a position, whether
So
face to face.
we talk about the online interview, how to impact the first impression in video conversation.
Online interview, you need a clean background.
Okay. Now
You
my
need to.
background is good.
Your background is good. Yes, yeah. And in fact, normally I have a picture on the wall, but it fell off the wall, which is why I've got this. I have a map of the world, so it's a bit cleaner than this. So you need a clean background is the most important thing. Good lighting is
Okay.
essential. You need to be properly dressed,
Formal.
and yeah, very very formal. Test everything beforehand. Don't wait till the last minute. Make sure that you are in the interview room a few minutes before the interview starts.
Okay.
Make sure you're in a quiet location without any noise from family or from outside. Um, and so that's a good start to make a good impression.
Agreed. Okay.
Okay. So, okay, well, I've gone through all of that then. Do you usually judge someone from their first impression? Why or why not?
Do you usually judge someone from their first impression? Why or why not? Do you usually judge someone from their first impression? Yes. I usually judge someone from the first impression because by the first impression, you
From
feel
from the first impression.
okay. From the first impression, you can feel the emotions of the face emotions. We can say.
You
Uh,
get a gut feeling. You say in
okay,
English, you get a
you
feeling in your stomach about someone. So you
okay
get a
you
gut
got
feeling of,
you got feeling by the face impression, and
Mhm.
you can analyze what interviewer want from you.
Yes, no, it's more if you were, say, in the position of the interviewer. When you first meet someone, when you first meet somebody, when you first meet anybody. So if you're at a party and somebody says, "Oh, this is John," do you think straight away, "Oh, he looks like a nice, friendly man. I like him," or I don't know, he looks a bit untrustworthy? And then after talking to them, do you still carry on feeling the way you first felt when you met them?
Okay. Yeah.
When I was an interviewer, when I used to interview people, in the first 30 seconds, I would make up my mind about somebody. It was my first impression. And it was literally by this, by the way that they were dressed, by the way that they stood, by their handshake, and by the first things that came out of their mouth, by how polite they were. I think it's very, very important. Okay?
Agree. Yes.
Okay, I think that we're not really going to have time to read this because we've only got
Yeah.
a few seconds left.
We can continue in the next class. So please send me your schedule so that way I book
Okay,
my class for tomorrow as well.
Okay, lovely. It
And
was a pleasure
okay,
speaking to
yeah,
you. And okay, well, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow then.
yeah.
Fantastic.
Bye,
Okay.
bye.